Denver. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Hayden Stearns.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Here comes the screen to Jones. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Attack! Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, KC. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Chubb. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
79 Bronco. Ready? Come 19. Come 19. Take go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will get out in front 17-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. Third and long.
Go! Dragon 60. Go street. Go!
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
That's taken in by Chubb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
19 Lions. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He gets this complete to Dulcich. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 48. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing. Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now,
it is brought in the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 12 yards on the game. That's good. First down. A run. It's Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Rig it. Set up. Street. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll manage to get to the 33. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
24, Broncos 14.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
18 Rattler, go!
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith. Quick throw, taken in. Whoa! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Smith. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
79 Broncos. Ready. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
18. Pioneer. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A first down throw for Nix. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. And Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Chris Jones on the stop. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Nix. Going for it all. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2. On the give, it's Jones. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They send a receiver in motion left. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That's taken in by Franklin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Dulcich now brought in motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in by Chubb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
19 tight.
To throw is Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whoa! And he will have a Broncos 1st down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing, Nix. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nick Bolton. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Check go.
2nd down. Nix. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. He's got room to roam. He is in. Nick Chubb. Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Dragon 60.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here we go. One final play. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.